We're Rob and Aliss Cresswell. Now, we ran a miracle cafe and a shop called Spirit for a number of years in Chester, England.
You may well ask, you had a what? So just to explain, it was very simple really. First we ran an all-day breakfast cafe diner and then a book and gift shop in our town. Just like any other, but with a big difference. We had a sign outside the shop saying free healings and miracles.
Yeah, literally hundreds of people came in. They browsed our books and gifts, they had a coffee and encountered the love and power of Jesus.
Yes, they usually left with more than they came in for.
Yeah.
All sorts of miracles and healings took place on a daily basis.
You may have read about them in my Diary of Miracles books. Now, we trained volunteers who would offer free prayer for anyone who came in. People reported being healed of all sorts of diseases, broken bones, things like depression and all kinds of pain.
And the volunteers would ask the Holy Spirit to show them what God wanted to say to the customers too, and prophesy God's heart to them. Many people were set free and healed and met Jesus for the first time. It was amazing, wasn't it?
Yeah, it worked really well. Now, it took place in a business and customers would come in and buy our books, gifts and coffee, which in turn enabled us to fund and provide the wonderful ministry which took place in the very same space, right where the people were.
Now, we're going to explain how we've taken the concept of our incredible spirit shop and made the essence of it available to you where you live. But first, here's Alice sharing God's heart to a science student one day in our shop.
Pray for Paul, just fill him with the Holy Spirit, Lord, just get him wrecked with your love, Heavenly Father, that he would know you more and more and more. Lord Jesus, just touch him. Just let him know how much you love him. You've got a really good plan for his life. I don't know if you do like science or anything like that, but I just really feel like God's just, it's come from the Lord, you know, and he's given you the gift, and what he wants to do, can I put my hand on your head, is that alright? Yeah. Because what he wants to do is just, he's going to be unlocking stuff in heaven that has not been seen on the earth yet, and he's just going to download that to you. And here's a photo of two young men who ended up in our cafe one day after an angel brought them in. They were set free and healed and gave their lives to Jesus. Now you can see them here praying for another customer who came in.
You know what? There are hundreds of people right where you live and work who are hungry to know that God is real and who are wanting to explore the spiritual dimension.
So we've come up with a simple way in which you can connect with them and, just like we did, introduce them to the presence and the power of Jesus. And you'll be glad to hear it doesn't involve the expense, the time, the expertise and the many volunteers that opening a shop requires.
Our shop was called Spirit, and now with our Spirit Lifestyle Affiliates program, we enable you to take our shop concept and help others encounter the presence of Jesus right in their homes or business.
All you need are some products to sell, like a pop-up shop in a box that we can provide for you, a willing friend to host an evening and invite some guests, and we'll train you to do the free ministry.
It doesn't really matter whether people buy or not, just like in our shop in Chester, but if they do, there are resources that will help them discover the kingdom of heaven through Jesus. The aim is to create a relaxed atmosphere for ministry through the Holy Spirit.
There are no expensive rents, no staff to pay, but you can make an income that means you don't have to fundraise or ask for offerings. We even provide a DVD that explains the purpose of the evening to the guests and begins the ministry for you.
What really excites us is that the amazing things we saw in our shop can be multiplied many times, seeing both spiritual fruit and provision for the harvesters.
So, if you've desired to have your own coffee shop or business, or feel that you just need help to kickstart your ministry, then this Spirit Lifestyle opportunity could be just what you're looking for.
Who knows? You could be writing the next Diary of Miracles book about your life.
So go to our website, spiritlifestyle.com, for more details. Get your starter kit and let's birth this move of God together.